All right, welcome back. My name is Jay Allis. This is the Cottage Food Operation Workshop. This is episode 5, Class A versus Class B permits. Today we're going to talk directly about the permits themselves. You have two options in terms of the permit. It's one permit, but two different variations. Variation 1 is called Class A. Variation 2 is called Class B. So I'm going to focus on these and tell you about the differences. So let's start with the Class A. The Class A is for direct sales only. In other words, you make it and give it to the end consumer. That consumer could be a corporation, an individual, or something like that. But that individual, that company, that corporation is not reselling it. They are just serving it or eating it themselves. The next aspect about a Class A permit is that nobody will come to your house, the health department will not come to your house to inspect your premises and your kitchen. You're going to fill out what is called a self-certification checklist. What you're doing is it is a checklist that goes through all of the things that the health department would look for, and you're initialing and signing off, verifying that you're complying with those items. Another aspect about the Class A permit is that the cost is typically half that for a Class B. It's not that case in every county, but as a general rule, it is certainly less than a Class B, typically usually half as much. So let's talk about the Class B permit. The first thing about a Class B permit is it is designed for direct and indirect sales. So now you can sell directly to individuals or end consumers, but you can also sell it potentially to secondhand retailers. In other words, you can take it to the coffee shop down on the corner, sell it to them, and then they can resell it. So that opens up obviously a whole world of opportunity. As a Class B permit, now they are going to come to your home to inspect, to ensure that what you are doing is up to health department standards. They're going to look at your kitchen to make sure that it is clean, tidy, ready to go. They're going to look at where you store your product, where you store your ingredients, etc. to verify that you're not using your garage, you're not using a bedroom, you're not using any detached buildings or outside spaces. A Class B permit typically costs twice as much as a Class A permit. And just from a quick glance, it might seem worth the extra cost because it gives you that retail aspect option. However, consider this. If you do not have retail options available to you now or that are ready to order from you within a week or two, it might be best to consider waiting on getting a Class B. You can start as a Class A permit at the Class A permit cost. You can then develop your retail network connections and then upgrade to a Class B, typically for just the difference in price. You do not typically have to pay the full cost of a Class A and then the full cost of a Class B if you choose to upgrade. The upgrading process is fairly simple. It usually only takes a week or two. So why not start off as a Class A, work on your connections, develop your market, and then upgrade to a Class B. I know I have some clients that started off as a Class B. They've gone an entire year at a Class B price, still have no retail connections, and now they're considering downgrading to a Class A because they never got those retail outlets they could sell from. In terms of the paperwork for a Class A and a Class B, it is virtually the same. There are permit forms, and this is going to change per county exactly what they want. For instance, San Bernardino has a singular packet that you fill out and turn in. Riverside County has 3 different application forms that you need to fill out. In any case, there is paperwork involved. You might be able to do it online. You might go and turn it in person. You might be able to scan it and email it. Other than that, it is simply going to be the cost that should be considered. Thanks for watching along. My name is Jay Allis. you can contact me through my email address, which is Jallis, JALLIS, @iesmallbusiness.com. You can call our office at 951-781-2345 and ask for me, Jay Allis, and I will be able to help you not just with the CFO, but any other food industry needs you might have. In addition, you can go to our website at OCIESmallbusiness.org. OCIESmallbusiness.org. Thank you.